Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Shadow of Mordor. So we did the main story. We did not actually spend 169 hours in it. I can tell you that much. We did the Lord of the Hunt DLC. That we only really spent 3 hours in that. Now we need to do the Bright Lord. So as Celebrimbor willed the mighty of the One Ring and challenged Sauron's claim to Mordor. How long could this be? I mean, I'm gonna be as powerful as anything in the land of Middle Earth, apparently. I can't imagine this being more than the 3 hours that this was. Let's hop into it and see that the Lord of the Hunt was. And if it's anything like the Lord of the Hunt, I imagine the elements of this are really just things that are gonna feel like they were cut out of the main game and should just be integrated into the main story. That was 100% the case for the Lord of the Hunt DLC. And if we get this done in less than an hour, we'll go look at the final DLC gameplay mode. Plenty of other DLC elements.
Middle Earth is in great peril, Celebrimbor.
Show me.
My mirror shows many things. Those that were, those that are, and those that may come to pass.
So Celebrimbor is the guy in the darker clothes.
Some things never come to be, unless those that behold the visions turn aside from their path to prevent them.
Dark Lord has the One Ring. I do not stand against him. Middle Earth will fall.
Take care, Sauron.
We saw this in the memories of the main game,
You
where he
may
gets the
become
ring.
something far worse.
Of course, when you look at like what Celebrimbor looked like, it's kind of confusing to see what he looks like in, I guess, a wraith form in the main game, because he looks a lot older. And I assume that's just wraith forms.
Keep searching for the elf! Don't let him escape! Do not shame us! How did he escape the Dark Lord in the first place? Don't matter! Stop asking questions and keep your eyes open!
Will we have less abilities because this is in the past?
Sauron's army is without number. My kingdom lies in ruins and my family is in chains. And yet, in the One, I have a weapon that could reforge my fates and illuminate the path through this darkness.
Knows the tower he's on, by the way.
There he is!
So, power of the One Ring. Activate the power of the One Ring with the left and right trigger down click. I hate that move in any game. It never works. While activating the One Ring slows down time and grants you invisibility, unlimited fire arrows, and unlimited executions. Additional captains lose their immunities when active. Recharge the power of the One Ring by branding enemies.
After him! Hit
So-
him from the side!
So then now I just need to hit like Y and B and do lots of executions. This is what I wanted by the time we were at the end of the game. Of the main story. That's the level of...
Power greater than death. I will forge these Uruks into an army of my own. As the first Dark Lord tortured and corrupted the elves, I will redeem them in flame. They will be mine.
So we can kind of see how Celebrimbor is as bad of a guy as Sauron is anyways. So you hold left trigger and tap B when aiming to shadow brand the target. Boy, is that something I would have loved. Let's look at this map. This is just the Mordor area. again. That's what I figured. We'd play the DLC, this DLC in Mordor, since the other one took place in the other area. So what's the point of a plant? Just to restore health, I guess. So let's just quickly look before we do anything. We haven't picked up any runes, and let's see how many we have already. We have a couple legendary powers. First of all, we want Defiant to the End. And then, let's see, legendary powers, and one more. 50% chance to reduce melee damage. I have a couple of locked ones, which I wonder if we'll actually unlock. We have 2 slots open and only 2 runes here. This is all DLC stuff again. Hey, this is a different dagger. Interesting. Of course, the game didn't really tell you that you should do this. Summon followers is the only ability that we're going to get without it, and we can take note that a lot of these abilities aren't the same on this side. This row and further to the left are different than what was in the main game a little bit. I don't think it's really going to show itself too much. And we have Sauron's army. Wow, and we already kind of know, like, we already kind of know everybody. Interesting. So I want to avoid detection and stealth brand a significant, well, 12 guys. That's a guy, but not one of the guys I'm trying to brand. Ranged mode. Mordor does not have wraith focus when using a bow. Time will not be slowed down when aiming his shells. However, tapping right trigger will shoot a more powerful arrow than before. You no longer need to charge your shots for a maximum damage. That's actually kind of nice.
Kill the left-haters.
Oh, because time's not slowed down, I think our detection speed's gonna be kind of higher.
Takes more than an arrow from the grave.
I need more arrows. Who do we not have branded?
That last prisoner was a skinny little runt. I need to snap.
This is just the beginning. I will light a flame that will be seen from the very pinnacle of Barad-dûr.
Pin him down!
Alright, well that's not gonna work, so... Now I suppose I'm just trying to combat brand them. Is it combat branding, or can I just grab them and brand them? I think I can just grab them and brand them. I have to hold it down, but it's not a big problem. Interesting.
Did you hear that? Ready to die? Whatever killed him, I just hope it stays away.
Let's see, we need 4 more of these.
I hope the killer's gone. I'd rather have a quiet day.
It seems like the game takes me out of certain modes.
Slave managed to carry 2 full barrels on his shoulder.
I must be out of...
I was gonna let him live an extra day. Found out the barrels was empty. Did you hear that? What's say this? I got this! Enough searching! The Oryx can't no
It's actually, I guess, really easy, isn't it, to brand guys? A stealth brand or a non-stealth brand is almost no difference here. But I'm already feeling the problem with this style of gameplay, in that it's just gonna take forever to do anything.
Caveborn told me his category was a tame. Caveborn does nothing but lie. You can't tame a category. Saw you, Rick.
So that brings out a captain, I guess. Is that what we were trying to do, or were we trying to charge the power of the ring?
Elf swine! What do you think to accomplish here? You are a dirty thief. True power belongs to the Dark Lord.
Alright. Waiting for this guy to get here, and then do this, and then...
Never been seen Not before, not now.
Several executions there.
You will drown in waves of lunar hatred, you elf monster!
Dominate him. Gain intel, I guess. So we need some intel, I suppose, on whoever's going to be first. And I imagine it's going to be this guy, but I already have intel on them. And I already have intel on them, so let's get some intel on this guy.
You will build a tower in my name. Erect a monolith for your bright lord in defiance of the shadow.
Oh, is that what happens here? He forces them to build a tower? Interesting. But the bases of the towers were always there.
You dare stay in Mordor. You think to challenge me here, but you will fail. Your spirit will never see the halls of Mandos.
Without the One Ring, you are nothing. I will tear down Barad-dûr and rebuild a Region in the ruins. Release my family, and I will let you serve me. Bringer of gifts.
Wow. So we can summon followers now. So press the left stick to summon branded orcs to your aid in battle. Up to 5 orcs will be called to reinforce you. If they are killed, you can summon replacements. If a branded captain resides in your current location, he will be summoned. So ideally I could have like 5 captains and summon them right to battle. So we must capture more strongholds in order to draw out the war chief, construct more towers to discover that. We have a war letter, and we have a locked silver persuasion. I assume the war letter is just going to be another set of collectibles. Where are we as far as the rest of this? The progress I've made here with sword legends and bow legends and dagger legends seems to be just from the main game. And I have now unlocked everything, so that's never going to happen, and we don't even have the menu for buying things or getting collectibles, so we're not going to pick up any money. Looks like there's 2 more tutorials left and 6 war letters. Kinda at this rate, if there's only 6 of them, I might as well go get them. Let's just see. Do we have the sprint ability? If I could find the captain, that would actually probably be a smart move.
Didn't hear the first ghoul for about an hour, then the second, then more than we could count. We started shouting in the dark, trying to scare them off. We'd scare one off, but 2 would come back. Then the shouting would stop, and the screaming would start. Then the screaming would stop, and the sounds would get real bad. Chewing and crunching through armor, through flesh, through bone. It was so black down there, we couldn't see the blood, but we smelt it. When we thought we couldn't take it anymore, they poured down the liquid fire. Then we could see it all, and I'll never forget it. 120 went down, and I came out.
So I could get them, but that really wasn't very satisfactory. So I suppose we could run to other locations. It seems like we can do at least 3 towers right now. And I'm not certain how proactive I want to even be. So I do have the swiftness. That guy works for me. Does everyone in this area work for me? That would be an interesting turn of events. If that's really the case, then very, very fast I will have beaten this game.
Douche.
He's power level 21, but honestly the power levels don't mean much when you can just can just power up the one ring and use it on everybody. The area looks different because of the skybox looking different, but otherwise it looks pretty much the same. So those guys are not all under my control. Collecting the herbs and stuff won't work towards the survival goals of the main game. Again, take control of the region and construct a forge tower in the defiance of the Dark Lord. Orchestrate an ambush on the local captain to clear the way for your forces.
Return to me what is mine, betrayer. I taught you everything. Without me, you are nothing. The ring will never serve you. Every moment you resist, your family will suffer.
Silence, deceiver. I forged the rings. I perfected the one. You will bow before me.
So this one's a little bit different in that I need to shadow brand a larger number of people, and I need to actually do it without being detected.
The Dark Lord can see all, but do you think he can hear all?
Just need to be careful. I think this path is pretty well thought out so that they're all looking outward.
Try breaking their ribs with an axe next time and see if that makes a difference.
See, I can see which way he's looking through the wall and get that done. So that's a decent amount of them already taken out. If
Our
I'm
archers can kill from so far away, their target is dead before we even see it.
Yeah, but they take away all the fun. They need to learn to let a few go by, so I can bash them.
Alright. Is this guy looking straight ahead? Get more arrows.
I always want a good hunt. Rook die all the time. Nothing beats someone's spears punching through her head.
So 4 more guys to brand. Honestly, there may only be 4 more guys. The One Ring does seem to take a lot of the power. Oh no, look at that. That is far from... It's weird how the game doesn't... Here we go. I'll get this guy and get the bonus done. It doesn't move, the camera doesn't move with you. Okay, I need a couple more. Now, I don't want to get cocky, though. Last thing I want to do is get cocky and finish this.
Our war chief opens his cob and everyone stops and listens.
Let's see, I'm gonna climb up here.
Enough searching, the Uruk's dead. So what?
I can drink a lot of grog, so you better start practicing now.
And they say the Uruk's dead, I haven't... Oops. That's not what I meant to do. I haven't killed anybody. Get to the vantage point. Okay, I can do that easily. In fact, I haven't killed anybody and I haven't fought anybody. For as much as the main game had points where you were hitting X way too much, I am now at a point where I'm just very strategically, very stealthily not doing any fighting. It seems like I've gotten the worst of both worlds here. A game that asks too much button pressing, and now a game that's asking too little. Snog the diseased. Alright. Can I stealth brand him?
I am the master of birds! I recognize that move.
Let's just hurry up and get rid of all his assistants, because frankly I don't want to be in a fight with them. Flash brand. Press X and A with a charge streak to flash brand.
You're wasting my time! Usurper! These towers will fall. Your pathetic army will fall. All who defy the Dark Lord will fall!
So I just need like a couple of hits. And then flash brand. Move.
You have served Sauron once. You will serve him again. In life or in death.
Dominate him. Gain intel. And let's continue down this path on this guy. Just get all the info we can.
I've had enough of this.
And then same cutscene, is it? Build me a tower.
Let all see my power grow. The shadow shall burn.
Is it gonna become I can now summon 10 guys to my assistance? If that's the case, then we would have actually pretty significant amount of people. But it may be I can only summon 10
You have abandoned all reason.
from your area.
You cannot hope to stand against me. There is no victory for you here. There is only death.
You know who I am, Sauron. Do you not even dare say my name? You put too much of yourself into the One. You are right to fear me.
This is a decent argument with all stories and all games, that often the case is there's one super powerful enemy, but almost certainly in reality there would be at least a handful of other people's whose power would be close to somebody like Sauron's. Somebody that would fight for power, and particularly in the Lord of the Rings story, there is some weirdness there where Sauron seems to manage to take control of all of the other people. So if I do Lawless Disorder, which one is that? It's this one. So if I go and do this right now, I would have to take out 3 guys. Do I have any choice though? I could do press the advantage over here, and I can do tools for the tasks. And I think it makes a little bit of sense to do those before we go and do lawless disorder. Not that anything is really going to level us up or make anything easier. I simply may just have some opportunity to brand some more captains or dominate them. At the very least, I need to get more intel. The reason these people, these orcs or Yoriks, follow Sauron seems to be still a little questionable. If it's not the One Ring, what is the magic that has them act so loyally? And I guess the only motivation of our character here is revenge and to get his family back, assuming they're still alive. Looks like there might have been a collectible in that tent. Let's see.
You never seen so much blood being sprayed about. Isn't that fun?
How about this? I can't grab him. Dominate. Gain intel. He's at least one guy that can only be found protecting his master, Ozarkoth. Interesting. If one can only be found protecting his master, I wonder if it's the case that the others can only be found doing the same. Will he just always have 3 bodyguards regardless of what anything else I try to do?
You are vain, usurper. Fall on your knees before me, and I will make the deaths of your wife and child painless. They may return to the western shore as we stay here together.
You are the master of lies. You think I am fool enough to believe they still live? After what you did to Eregion? You will be banished to oblivion, while their spirits walk the western shore.
I suppose I can just do this.
All at once!
You can just do this right in the middle of the fight, can't you? So now for the others I just need to get a hit streak going, and then I have 6, and my ray flash just like totally. So now I need to brand the Yorks attacking the battering ram. Why are they attacking their own equipment? Consume, press down to kill all branded Uruks and monsters. Well, why would I want to do that?
I thought I heard something.
Come on, give me a last chance. That just kills them.
Wait.
Come on. Let's see. There we go. Keep them both going. So summon the guys to my hand. I want to keep their health, the health of this war machine.
Slay the traitors!
Still makes no sense. The problem is that thing's on fire. Ah. Come on.
Kill the traitors! It was like it just appeared!
So this thing is probably below half health. That thing over there needs a lot of help.
He just appeared.
That got a significant amount of them. Come on, 22 more seconds. Is anything dying? One more second. Here he comes. Bobble the Gentle. Retry, retry, retry. Do I think I'm gonna get more health? No. Oh good, the retry doesn't even I was like, I've got one captain and one other guy.
Enough games! Your kingdom was crushed beneath the might of our dominion! There is nothing left for you but cold death!
So was Mordor a, like, elvish area? Oh man, I am just gonna take the opportunity to run away here. Let my guys kill him. Any arrows up here? Nope. Send them on their fight that way. Suppose I could suck some life out of this guy. Also looks like my health is slowly recovering. Well, he's dead. I didn't realize he was gonna die that quickly. Oh well.
Mordor will be mine. Behold my monuments of light. My power and grace will wash over this land.
So this is going really fast. It's like significant number of guys just showing up immediately and in progress getting done. Of course I need to take out the war chiefs.
You will die. You will know nothing but hatred and despair. You will know darkness.
I will know victory. I will know glory. I will know revenge. And you will know subjugation by my hand.
Still no clear explanation why the warlocks, the orcs, not warlocks, orcs.
Whatever
Or,
killed him, I just hope it stays away.
like, no explanation whatsoever as far as why those guys were attacking their own equipment. Out of my way, guys.
You smell something on the air?
I only smell men bun. That's because I haven't eaten in a while.
They don't even see me. So we now have 2 guys that we could use. Let's see. New dagger. It's a rank level 21 rune. So there was an achievement for getting a level 25 rune, and I guess you would have to do it in this this gameplay method. Because it wouldn't make any other sense. I'm also noticing that it doesn't seem like there is a tower we can do yet. So this section here seems like it's not going to get revealed, and maybe some of this section too.
Feel it when you breathe in.
Well,
the air burns your
moving
nose.
forward, next area is this way. We've been playing for 20 minutes and so far it feels super easy. Let's see, if I go, where am I? I am here, so this is the right path. A good question to ask is, could this have been the prelude to Shadow of Mordor? If you had to play up to being as strong as you are now, maybe, but then you would just be doing almost the exact same thing that you did at the beginning of the game with Talon.
He appeared like a ray!
There you go, there's another 5.
I don't really care what killed him, it's not my problem.
And this swiftness makes it difficult to climb up buildings. Let's try this. Another tower done. And towers make the most sense to get now,
You will never leave this land.
because
I will
fast
bind
travel.
your soul to Mordor. You will find no release, no peace, no victory. You will never see your family again.
Mordor will be mine. Your
It's a shame I can't just kill these guys.
I take every everything from you. Your ring, your armies, your power.
I didn't activate the ring, did I? I didn't mean to. We now have an army of 4. Now an army of 6. Now an army of 9. Now an army of 12. 13. I'm losing some guys. Alright, so we need a couple more. Let's get them this way. Maintain at least 10 branded heroics at a time. Alright. Oh, so I need to be careful here. My army went down. So, is it 10 consecutive minutes? No, it's, oh man, I gotta keep these guys going. Ooh, this is not gonna work. All these guys with info, it would be nice if... I need to build it up and keep it going. Keep these guys going. 19. 17. 19. 21. So we just need to keep the army going. One minute more. It seems like it's gotten a little bit easier now that I've gotten... $17, 16, 14, 13. Where's the rest of them? 13 seconds to go. 10. Oh my goodness! No! Really? You stinking lousy game. Start again.
Just moved.
2 minutes again. Now. I have to kind of hit my own guys even here to see if I can grow my army. I'm hitting my own guys here. 12. I need to go over there quickly. Don't have time. Out of my way. Give me enough build up so I can turn these guys around. I'm down to 11. Up to 13. Maintain that 13. $12. $14. 30 seconds to go. $17 seconds. Well, time will kind of slow down here. But I died. Oh, man. Now, we've never had a challenge like this.
Never leave this land. I will bind your soul to Mordor. You will find no release, no peace, no victory. You will never see your family again.
I want an army as much as possible.
Your threats will turn to dust as I take everything from you. Your ring, your armies, your power, all mine!
Building up here, doing as much as we can to get to 15, but there's hardly enough characters here to even get much more than that. Killing my own guys here. Let's come over here. $20. I'm killing my own guys again. There's a section down to 14 over here. Now I want to kind of watch my own health too. 7. Come on. I have 11 guys. I need to desperately turn up the numbers. No, I'm down to 10. Below 10. This is too hard. Interesting. I've got to focus on actually doing. And I assume that this isn't one of these things where we're supposed to activate the ring. Looks like down to 8. Again, nobody over here is under our control. But the problem here is, like, is that enough to power the ring and slow down time and keep everybody, like, flash brand everybody over here? See, we've got so many people alive here. I'll summon followers. If I summon my followers, oh yes, that helps. 5 extra guys, maybe of a stronger level, might actually no, it's not really helping. Leave those guys alone and come over here. But see, I'm about to die on top of all this. Should I, at this point, leave it alone and hope I survive for a minute? That gets it back up to 16. $15 for 40 seconds. Would we survive? $14 for 30 seconds. Will that survive? Another 14 for 20 seconds. Maybe we can get this done this time. 13 more seconds. Just don't die. I don't want to also use the one ring. That would be a mistake, I think. 15 for 2 seconds. Do we have it? Finally Finally! Now I guess I want this guy dominated. If I can at all do that.
Your little rebellion is pathetic. For every traitor you turn, 10,000 Uruks wait to take his place.
So we do this, and then just... I think that's probably all I need to do. I need to hit him one more time, I guess.
There is no escape from this. The Dark Lord's grip tightens around your sick heart.
Dominate. Gain intel. And who do we want intel on? I think this guy is who we want intel on, just to see if this guy can only be found. Yep. So we now know, at least for that one guy, his captains, his bodyguards, are inaccessible. Wow. What would have happened if I had died right then?
These towers are built in my name. All here Celebrimbor and know their true master.
Celebrimbor. Region conquered. Yeah. And that just like clouds everything.
I will flay your corpse and mount it for all Mordor to see. Your skin will fly in the wind as a flag to your failure.
So we have to brand the 5 war chiefs, not kill them.
All will tremble before the white hand of Mordor.
It's also phrased slightly differently there too. It's not a scenario where you have to have 5 branded war chiefs. You have to brand the current standing war chiefs. Complete to increase the duration of the one ring. Complete to increase the duration of the one ring. Complete to just... Okay, so I think I probably want to do these. I imagine that's... there aren't going to be that many. There was only 3 towers here instead of the 6 that were here before, and now I'm seeing all 6 of the towers unlocked. So they built more towers for me when I wasn't looking. Right now, as far as bad guys we can take on 3 of the 5 war chiefs. But I figure it's a good idea to get that ring power up before if everything's to be believed, this guy here, let's see, yeah, he only protects his master too, so can only be found protecting his master located at the proving grounds, but he's not a bodyguard of that guy, that's why. So it doesn't matter how many of these other captains I dominate unless I go and take him and have them give them a command to kill somebody, which I don't think I can. I don't think I can just grab one of my captains and say go kill the bodyguards or the war chiefs themselves. I don't think that's even going to be an option. Let's see. Also, seems unlikely we're going to do anything with the runes. Simply just an afterthought. Of course, we'll get more runes, but not the same runes that we got in the main game. This would be great if I could bring in all the runes I had from the main game somehow, or anything like that. Not gonna bother to get the war letters. There's no new people we can see, there's no new visions to see, and we've seen all of the tutorials that there are to see. So this is not going to take very long at all. Maybe another 3 hours at most. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.